Prepare yourselves! Hello, and welcome to a great episode of Cooking with MFB. As you may be wondering, what is this in front of me? And why is it chewing dirt? Most importantly, you may be wondering, why do I have a dog? That's a good question, but that is Ginger, my little pride and joy. Right about now, you're wondering, B, it's been a long time. I noticed you got a dog there. Look at that. That's a nice fish tank. That's a nice tank. That is why I haven't been able to see you guys that often. I run out of money. But that's besides the point. Let's get to cooking! I wonder if I'm going to get sued for that. Anyways, got jams playing. Do you hear that? Let's get a beverage! Let's do this! This week on Cooking with MFB, we're making meatballs! Not any ordinary meatballs. Fuck that recipe. We're coming back to that one. We're making Ginger's puppy meatballs. And she is excited. Right about now, you're wondering, why would I make meatballs for my dog when I could just make these meatballs for myself and be done with it? Well, I'm glad you asked. Did you know that dry dog food has oils on it that will go rancid when it sits out? That the meat byproducts that they use can come from the entrails of animals? I think my dog eats enough poop, thank you very much. But did you know that dog food originally started in England as biscuits? In 1860s. 1860s? We need to switch things up. Get a little fresh air. Funky jams. Techie latex. Please don't sue me. Anyways, we're going to keep the ingredients nice and simple for our dog food. Liver, an egg to bind everything, some sweet potatoes. Oh, she likes the sweet potatoes. A little apple. Oh, she loves the apple. But you don't want to get the seeds in there. Make sure you get the seeds out. And then some oats will pull everything together and make it all nice and meatball-y. We're going to be balling. We're even going to spice it up an extra notch. Throw a little bit of turmeric in there. That helps with anti-inflammatoriness. See that? That's a wear mark. That right there, it's a war stain. This thing's been through battle. All right. You're going to need yourself a food processor for this one, sadly. You might be able to get away using a blender, but I don't know. It's a lot easier. I'm going to wait for the grossest part last because that's the gross. I love this girl. So if you got yourself too big of a sweet potato, you just need like 1.5 cups. I think that's about 1.5 cups. That's a freaking huge potato. Potato! You gotta sort of put this potato down through and process it a little bit. Ginger's not gonna eat this potato. Oh, best believe she's tried. She even tried before I filmed that segment. Go on, get your chest to peeling! That's a sweet-ass hot potato. And now. Hey! Can you guess what I'm about to do right now? Huh? If you guessed air hump while I pour drinks, hey! You know me too well! I love you guys. Shit, now I gotta get to shredding. Always remember when dealing with one of these devil contraptions, leave yourself a little bit of wiggle room so you don't get yourself a little bit of knuckle room. So just done by me. You might be vegan and liver might be out of your opinion. Just do a little bit of extra, sweet potatoes. And you can throw some carrots in there if they look just like that. Take your 2 cups of sweet potato, put them upside there, and move on to the apple of your eye. We're going with some Red Delicious. They are delicious. Code number 4015 if you're hip to that number thing. Okay. What is this DJ doing? Took a weird turn a second ago. He might be pulling out the darkness. Okay. What? Same thing goes with the apple. Need to skin it. Need to take the core out. So, like, you want your potatoes to be pretty small. They're going to cook faster that way. Whereas the apples, we're going to blend them up into a food processor anyway, same with this. But we want bigger chunks for her, so she's going to like them. Or him, depending on if you got a boy dog. You can even feed these to cats, I guess. Don't quote me on that, though. We're about to get loud up in here. About to use the processor. Get about cup of self, which is also cup and a half of apples. About 2 cups here of some rolled oats. Don't get that instant crap. Your dog's better than instant oats. I'm gonna have to provide the link to this. It's just nasty. It's just nasty. Yeah. Alright, how can I get away cutting this up without making a mess? I cut it. I love this dog. It just takes the form to whatever it sits in. Liver. Man!
Sorry I left you. Thinking of this, I keep repeating the hits like that Aaliyah Timberlake, Missy Elliott shit. As you sit by the radio, hands on the dial tune. As you hear it, pump up the volume.
Oh! We're gonna blend it! Much like that guy. What is happening? I took 1/3 a cup of that, put it in here, and did a little bad. I don't know, my mic didn't work earlier, so you guys get the sloppy seconds. I don't know what's happening. I'm just going with it. Just go with it. It's apple time. See, you want yourself some big chunks. Put it on in there. You know what? Oh, what? Hold on. Let's get it in there. Tuck it in there. Oh, it's so quiet. All right. Just throw those in there. It's going to be big chunks. They'll get small chunks eventually. Just keep on feeding it. It likes it. It just loves to process your food. That's why they call it a food processor. We're going to save ourselves a couple of those because it's like a nice paste right now. It's time to incorporate our sweet potato. Let's turn that off for a second. I'm going to load this in there and just load it all in there in one big old punch. Oh, look at that. That looks great. That was from Wave Race. I know that because I failed so hard. We got ourselves some chill transition, but we got our baked potato in there, and let's wait a couple seconds. Wait a second! I almost tried to kill my puppy. Fuck you, Ketchup Pepe! Alright, we need to pulse it. In the industry, they'll refer to as pulsing as whoosh. Fuck you, Ketchup Pepe. You pulse it. See how the light sort of pulses a little bit too? But that gets that stuff that's hard to get up there, sort of like gets it down there. Kinda, sorta. See? It's working. It's working. Fuck you, Ketchup Pepe. You got yourself some nice pureed stuff after a couple of those pulses. Let's take that and put it into here. And put that to the side just for a second. Listen to this though. I'm sorry we had to go through that. This DJ is just wild. Now you gotta ask yourself, how much do you love your animal? You gonna mix this up with your hands? Hard pass. We'll sort of stiffen things up a little bit. Take a little bit of that. Throw that in there. All right, that looks horrible. Let's spice it up. We are going to turn our temperature to about 400 to fight that flame. I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric in there. I put about a tablespoon, a little bit over, a teaspoon, a little bit under, a little bit over, around a teaspoon. Next, to sort of firm things up, because that looks a little mushy, we're going to put a little bit of breadcrumbs in there, and then we're going to throw an egg in there, of course, minus the shell. That's about 79 milliliters of plain breadcrumbs! Huh! Oh, shit! Alright, crisis diverted. That just looks glorious. Now, because she's been an extra good girl this week, she gets a little extra treat, so we get a little extra cheese up in there. Makes it a little extra cheesy. Alright, let's put that on in there. Give that a good old pulse. Get it all mixed up in there. You want that egg and the breadcrumbs in there. Give it a couple pulses. It might take a couple pulses. It might take 3 pulses. It might take 4 pulses. That looks glorious. Take yourself one of these good old ice cream scoopers or cookie scoopers if you got a cookie scooper. And that makes the perfect meatball. Alright! We got ourselves a bunch of meatballs! Let's put this into the oven at around 400 for about 15 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes. Maybe even 25 minutes. Oh, I think they're ready. Those are looking like meatballs. I could have let them go for a couple more minutes, but I think we're pretty good. Do a little swivel test. Oh, yeah, that's perfect! I don't know if I've done a good job or not. Ginger, sit down. Good girl. Alright. You ready for a little treat? Had one cool down. Oh, Lord. Jeez. Of course you want to let these things sort of chill out a little bit. You don't want your pups being all burnt up. I like to just sort of let them chill and just sort of do this. Just sort of get on in there. Go on, get on. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, Lord. Now, of course, you can't store these out in the wide open. You're going to have to put these in your refrigerator there and refrigerate them. They'll keep pretty good. If you can keep them longer than a week, they should be still good. I don't know. I'd like to take this time to mention that this recipe is based off of a Bon Appetit webisode. Pro Chef learns how to make dog food. Great episode, worth watching on the internets. Probably find it on YouTube. Might even drop a link because it's good. Anyway, thank you for cooking with me, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any recommendations on what you would like me to cook, put it in the comments or something like that. I don't know. It's like 10:30 on a Wednesday. I can't do my normal sign off, but I missed you guys. So keep on cooking on!